What if I told you on September 1st, you could unlock some of the hardest GMAT tests in the world completely free? That's just the start. This week, we've got insider details on application fee waivers from top schools, the real GMAT-focused syllabus, an inspiring 260-point score improvement story, and even a full guide to Post-MiM job opportunities worldwide. Let's dive into the biggest GMAT and MBA news of the week. And remember, every article is linked in the description below. This Monday, September 1st, GMAT Club tests are completely free for 24 hours in honor of Labor Day. Normally $129 for 3 months, but for one full day, you'll get unrestricted access to over 1,400 questions, up to 15 full tests, 30 quant and 10 verbal adaptive sectionals, and even custom quizzes. Just make sure to review your mistakes before midnight Pacific time, because once the free day ends, review access closes. You can also unlock GMAT Club tests through the rewards points or by signing up for a marketplace course. The link is in the description down below. And if you want to keep the momentum going after that free prep day, the next big date to mark is September 10th. On September 10th, the Masters Spotlight Fair connects you directly with admissions teams and students from schools like HEC, ESSEC, Yale, Chicago Booth, LBS, ESCP, and more. You'll get program overviews, insider tips, and live Q&A sessions, plus fee waivers from Tepper and Emory, and prizes such a 1-hour essay review with BB. Registration link is below. But before you meet schools, you need to know exactly what the GMAT is testing. The most accurate unofficial GMAT-focused syllabus is now compiled from official questions and real test-taker feedback. Quant covers word problems, algebra, number theory, statistics, and probability. Verbal is focused on critical reasoning and reading comprehension. And data insights combines data sufficiency with graph interpretation, multi-source reasoning, table analysis, and two-part analysis. The full topic breakdown is linked in the description below. And if you want proof that a structured approach really works, here's a success story worth noting. One test taker went from a 395 diagnostic score to a 655 on the GMAT Focus, a massive 260-point improvement. The key was smarter timing, data-driven review, pre-thinking and critical reasoning, and passage mapping and reading comprehension. Data insights became manageable with practice on rare question types, and mentorship in the final 2 weeks provided clear direction. You can read the full debrief in the description below. Of course, skills matter, but mindset can make or break your performance on test day. When it comes to test day stress, a few strategies really help. Use a quick, deep breathing reset when you feel flustered. Warm up with a few easy questions before starting, and don't let your ego keep you stuck on one problem. Arrive early, keep only a course sense of time, and ignore any mind games the algorithm may seem to play with question difficulty. More tips are in the description. If these updates help, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any future GMAT and MBA news. Now, let's switch gears to some quant hacks that can save you minutes. The definitive GMAT Quant Shortcuts Guide shows you tricks like fast 2-digit multiplication, divisibility rules for tricky numbers, factor counting, and quick sum formulas. These save time on routine calculations so you can focus on the reasoning-heavy problems. The full guide is linked in the description below. But shortcuts won't matter if you don't know what scores your target schools expect. Expected GMAT Focus averages have been converted from classic scores since schools haven't released official focus data yet. For top 20 US schools, aim around 665 or higher to stay competitive. Some admits may happen closer to 645 depending on your overall profile, and schools ranked between 30 and 50 typically fall in the upper 500s to low 600s. Full chart is linked below. And if you want even deeper insights into admissions and careers, there's a podcast series for you. The GMAT and MBA podcast playlist covers what admissions committees truly value, ongoing debates around GMAT focus scoring, the ROI of MBAs in the next decade, and how AI is reshaping careers and recruiting. It's perfect listening for a commute or a workout. Link is in the description. And if you're applying to MIM programs, you'll want this next resource. We've compiled compiled essay prompts for top MIM programs at HEC, ESSEC, LBS, INSEAD, ESCP, Duke, Kellogg, Imperial, ESSAID, Mannheim, and many more, all in one place. Use it to plan your essays, align themes, and brief your recommenders early. The full list is in the description. And finally, let's look at what happens after an MIM. A new guide breaks down post-MIM visas, job opportunities, and ROI across Europe, the US, and Asia. Programs like NUS and Duke Fuqua show the strongest ROI due to high salaries, while schools like ESSEC and RSM in Europe offer quicker payback thanks to lower tuition. Full details are linked in the description. And that's the wrap up for this week's GMAT and MBA news. Every article, guide, and registration link is in the description below. If you found this helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with a study buddy. Drop your questions in the comments and I'll feature some in the next week's update. See you guys. Bye-bye.